Sheesh. What's Gucci, y'all know the dealy. It's Infinitus, aka Joe Poppy. My bad if I look a little. I was crying right now, no crap. I was singing or rapping this song I did. I'll probably show you guys that one. That one's hella just deep for me at least, but while I was rapping, I rapped it like 2 times while I was freaking doing that. What's the shit called? That little roller thingy over there. So I could tell it was not only me speaking out what I was saying was releasing anything, but even doing the roller on some parts of my body, which most of it was on my legs, letting it all out too, because that's where it was stored. So it was cool. And then I was like, oh, I gotta do another story time video. And that's when I was like, well, shit, since I'm working on the legs and what just happened right now, I'll just talk about, you know, when I got the confirmation that I was paralyzed. I'm like, lucky. So here we are. So, shit, where should I start? Oh, first, of course, let's take our 3 deep breaths. Let's be present. All right? Like always, think of your body as like a cup. And the air is like when you fill a cup of water, it goes all the way down to the bottom, and then it fills back up, and we let it out. All right. I'm on this bike, so my bad if my breath's a little. But let's get it. 3, 2, 1. Three, two, one. Three, two, one. So, shit. The leg thing, that had to start happening like around when I was in San Diego. So that was probably around 2022. There could be a lot of reasons for that, honestly. I had sports injuries, energetic shit going on. Mind and body are connected, so psychosomatic type stuff. But regardless, I'm still figuring out what that caused, but it was probably just a lot of shit. But, so I got the confirmation with, so I was out there in San Diego. I was building a business about expanding consciousness, building a collective of artists, tapping into myself. So I was like, whoa, life was, it felt like I was finally starting to live on life I was supposed to live. And I'm like, whoa, where the fuck is this business so tough? Like if I was under some type of like daze for a while, and then when I was out there, it's like I was coming out of it like, and I'm like, whoa. Anyway, so that starts happening. So I'm out there doing my thing. I'm performing. But I'd be performing and I'm like, bro, it's getting hard to stand up here. It'd be hard to project my voice. I remember thinking like when I played football and stuff, it would be easy, like let's go, you know, like yelling and stuff. So, and then the other thing too, at one time, I was just drinking a lot at that time. And I remember slowing things down. I'm like, why am I drinking so much? And I realized like, damn, bro, it's the pain in your legs, you know? So, and then I remember I'd be performing and stuff would be hard to perform, and I'd get like that, my inner voice inside you, like, bro, you're paralyzed, you need to relax. And it'd pop up every now and then, kind of like through all the noise and life that's happening. And I'll just kind of be like, huh? Like, nah, I'm walking, like, nah, you know? But part of me would still be like, nah, bro, you know? So that would be happening. Then I would just get that a lot, like, bro, you're paralyzed, you know? And then it got to a point where it's like, bro, you're holding yourself up with your mind, like, you need to do something. So then I ended up coming to Victorville around that time because I remember stuff happening where I was at. It just wasn't lining up at that time. I could tell I needed to get out of there. Well, I didn't need to get out of there, but it was just perfect time with what happened. That was when 3D came. He was like, why don't you do what you're doing out there in San Diego for the artists out there? Why don't you come do that for your hometown? And then at the same time, my sister was moving out of my mom's crib, and my mom wanted me to come over to her to help me build better habits, to help her build like healthier habits and stuff. Although now I'm realizing she just said that shit to bring me there. But anyway, that's another story. She probably just didn't want to be alone, probably, which is cool too, but whatever reason. Yeah, anyways. So then, and then at that time I was just realizing like maybe what's cracking over here just needs to, and in terms of like San Diego, I need to go away from here because I started realizing the energies around me just wasn't the best, you know. So, and that was my fault, let them in. So, in terms of people, and non-physical actually too. But anyways, so I'm alright, whatever. That's when I started realizing. That's when I realized I really needed to focus on my health. So I came to Victor with that intention, with those 3 intentions. You know, how my mom get better, do what I can for the artists out there, and then focus on myself, focus on my health real quick. Cause at the end of the day, if I ain't good, it don't matter. Shit ain't cracking off. So, you know, it's been some time that I was in Victory at this point. By the time I get my confirmation, at least, I've kind of knew, but it was just like the stamp on it, you know. So this one I started doing Reiki. So I've known them at the Reiki place for about, I want to say maybe a year on there, maybe less, but getting close to it. And I remember the master teacher there was like, hey yo, because for me, I mean, my body was hurting, bro. Like I could barely work, do any of, I was dealing with so much other shit. And she understood that. Well, at least not that part, but she just, I guess I can't speak for her, but anyway, she just asked me if I wanted to take her class in exchange, you know. I could do the weeds in the backyard and shit. Shout out to that, honestly, if you give me the opportunity. So I'm like, all right, even though that shit was hell, because my body's fucking hurting. But I just knew I had to make moves and get shit done, you know. Just like with the music, that's what I was doing until a point where I was like, all right, bro, I can't do this shit no more. But anyway, so I do that shit, whatever. And then it comes next week and we take the class, right? Oh, so that day, when she tells me that, my bad, rewind. So that day when she tells me that to do the yard for the weeds in the class, whatever, right? I remember telling her like, all right, like I think it's cool now because even though my body was fucking still beat up, it just felt better than it felt before. So I was like, you know, I'm feeling good. Cause even now I'm like, all right, I feel way better now compared to then. So I can see why I said that. But anyway, she said, what'd I say? Fuck, I lost that thought. They'll come back. Oh, so yeah, so I remember telling the teacher like, all right, I think this is a good time because when I first met you guys, when I first got here, like my body was super hurting and it felt like I was holding my body up with my mind. And it's just been wild or whatever. She kind of just looked at me like, all right, I don't think she really believed it, but she was just kind of like, okay, like maybe that's possible. Like, I don't know, it just felt like it wasn't like, I didn't feel that certified feel like, boom, all right, she gets it. But she was just kind of open to it, but she's kind of like, you know? So I'm like, all right, whatever. Told her, you know, a week comes later, I do the yard or whatever, a week later, I'm in the class, all right, we do the class, we're learning the book on Saturday, we learn the book on Sunday, everything we gotta do, then we go, and there's another young lady in the class, shout out the other young lady. I don't know if people want their names in these videos and shit, that's why I kinda not, but if you do, shout out both of y'all. So it's me, the master, and the other young lady in the class with me, and we're going through some stuff, bro. I'm getting like a lot of downloads, recollection of stuff, so I'm like, oh dang, this is something I've been doing in many lifetimes. It felt more of like a remembering. I wasn't learning how to, well, I mean, remembering is learning, but I felt like more I was remembering again how to heal compared to like I'm picking something up for the first time. It's kind of like, bro, this has been in you, just remember it, you know? But anyway, so we go to practice on each other, right? Boom, I'm laying down. So the young lady's scanning my body. So I'm laying flat, but she's scanning me, doing her thing. Yeah. Then she gets to like right here in that, where the like the pubic bone area type shit, pubic bones. And then she kind of, I just remember laying down and she was kind of like hesitating, like you can see her kind of thinking like what the fuck, you know, like. And then you could tell she finally just like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. And then she looks at the teacher who's like to the left of me. So the girl, I'm laying down like this. The girl's like on this side doing her thing, standing up, and the teacher's right here standing up. And then she just kind of looks at the teacher and just says like, I'm getting that he's paralyzed. And that's when I just looked at the teacher like, like damn, like I told you. And she just looked at me like, oh shit, like I guess he was right, you know? And that's when I was like, damn, like kind of always, especially at that point when in San Diego, it's kind of like, and the more and more I realized like, oh shit, bro, I'm not lying to myself, like that's my inner voice trying to tell me, you know? So then, how's it going, brother? So then, what I do from there? I'm distracted. Oh, so then she's confused. The girl who's like scanning my body's confused as fuck, because she's like seeing me walking around and shit. But so anyways, that's how I get my confirmation. And then I'm just like, fuck, I don't know what else to tell you. That's it. That's like how I got my confirmation. I mean, there's a lot more to the story, different stories and shit, but I guess right now I just tell you guys that part of like how I got it confirmed, you know? So yeah, that was that. And then I've just been doing my thing since. It felt like it was like a cloud around my legs holding up my body, and now I've been like removing that cloud to teach the body to hold itself up again, so that I can free mental space and be creative and do other shit, you know? So it's pretty crazy to think that like a lot of those performances I was doing in San Diego and Victorville was with no legs, bro, still turning up the crowd. So it's crazy. That's why I'll never give up. I mean, I wouldn't give up regardless, but to see what I could do when I'm in that state, I can only imagine what I could do when it's really game time, you know? It's crazy to really sit here and see like the things I was doing that I don't even want to focus on them. I got my lovers. Like, I know people love me, but even the haters is hating on me because they're like, man, this dude, I haven't even started, baby. I promise I haven't even started, baby. So for all you haters that be watching, I know y'all be watching and keeping up. It's going to be a long ride. Get your popcorn. I got more shit for y'all to be hating on, because I promise, man, it ain't nowhere near started, bro. Nowhere. That's just been the beginning, barely scratching the scratch of the surface, boy. Ooh, little, so much shit, bro. Y'all some pussy ass, fuck boy ass. It's cool, it's whatever, bro. But one love to my supporters, you know the dealy. My main message with this is never quit. It's really that simple, bro. You can't, I've been saying this forever, you can't lose if you don't quit. I hope this hits for someone to really embody that and notice that, bro. I don't say this to be like, look at me, because shit, I've been living like this for a minute, keeping it all to myself, you know? So I just understand that I'm called now to call it, because I realize I'm not the only one dealing with this shit. And it's, you know, I want people out there that are dealing with this to not feel alone and understand, you know, someone's here for you, because I've been through it. And the craziest part is when I'm going through it all alone, so I get it. When I was in San Diego, turning it up, putting people on the stage, come on, yeah, putting people on, yeah, everyone's there. Shit hits the fan, I can't do nothing no more. Where the fuck everybody at? Where the fuck everybody at? Niggas don't got a phone no more? Hey bro, how you doing? What? And the craziest part too, even when I'm dealing with all that shit, bro, I'm still checking in on those people. Oh yeah, I know spiritually something's going on over there, so I'll pull up. I got you. Let me handle that. Oh, you got an attachment on you? Still gonna handle that for you. Cause that's how I will. You feel me? So, tribe, people that really rock with me and love me, I got you eternally forever. I promise. I love you like I love myself. And I just wanted to share that because that's something I kind of cried about. Because that's part of my song. At the end of my song that I was singing when I cried was, and for the ones that kept it solid, I got your back. That's how it gotta be. That shit just started making me tear up, bro. Cause on some real shit, anyone that ever really did keep it solid through those times, I got you eternally, bro. You won't ever have to worry about shit on me. On me. And all the other ones that did it, it is what it is, nigga. It's still love. But you made your decision. You placed yourself where you're supposed to, where you placed that in my life now, from your decisions. So it's all love. Don't take it personal. But it is what it is. You show me what it was. Me? Like, what? And the craziest part is the people close to me that knew. If you don't know, bro, I can't blame you. You still my dog. You don't know what I'm going through. The ones that knew, I'll let you know, like, hey, I'm going through this and that. It's like, whatever. Come help me out, though. Come do this for me still, and then go. Peace out. It's like, bro, what? I can't even be mad at you now that I think about it. I'm mad at myself for letting that type of shit happen. That shit crazy. But anyway, that's all I really got to say here, so. One love, and now the story. When I found out about my legs, honestly, so. You know the dealy. One love, love always, and then always. Keep it icy, baby. Peace.